This is the Infectious Madness of Dr. Dekker, which is a FMV murder mystery game where you interview people and then try to solve the mystery of who murdered someone.
The
So,
faculty thinks
let's
I've
start.
gone loopy, like some kind of spongy Mobius strip. That's why I'm here, isn't it, Dr. Dekker?
I can see people's dreams.
I've set up an experiment.
My dad is trying to hurt me.
Quantum suicide. Have you heard of it?
I'm sorry,
If I
what?
concentrate hard enough, and I know when the person's going to be asleep, I can have the dream with them.
Well, let's call him God. He creates this world for his amusement, something he can play with and occasionally alter to suit his mood.
It feels like the paintings are watching me.
Sometimes, when I walk through a door, it takes me somewhere else. Literally, somewhere else.
I'm sorry, what?
God loves chaos, but something goes wrong. Man and woman evolve. What was once chaotic becomes, well, more ordered.
Starts as a door-to-door saleswoman.
Is he describing
Double glazing, probably.
the expansion of genders?
Dekker.
What is happening?
I think we both know what you dreamed about.
Or at least
last
what our
night.
idea of gender is?
I've seen its silhouette changing through the window.
Because he thinks I'm evil. Because I can see things other people can't.
On the basis the central component of our universe is chaos, science can only document a perception of the chaos at any one given moment in time.
I did what
Yeah,
you
I hate
said,
when I go through the
Doctor.
wrong door, yeah.
They arrested me.
Which means that at any given moment, we can choose to alter our perception of the world, no matter how much chaos that would cause.
I thought you were supposed to fix me.
I'm telling you, it's eating people. And you're just laughing.
I'm sorry, what?
You're insane, Doctor.
How many times am I gonna say that?
Listen to me! You're not listening! It's your only bloody job!
Huh. I get the feeling that this game's gonna be a little bit like Her Story, where you're watching videos and that's uncovering new videos.
You're late. And after all those promises, never mind, let's not keep the patient. You're late. And after all those promises. You're late.
You're
and after all
late.
those and after all those promises, never mind.
I remember really liking Her Story. So if it's anywhere close to that.
Doctor, you're late. And after all those promises, never mind, let's not keep the patients waiting. And if you want anything, just... Oh, sorry, I forgot. I'm not going to be here. The police still have some questions they want to ask about, you know. And then after that, I'm dropping in to see Ben. He's still in shock, and I
What is
thought we'd
happening?
show we cared. We do still care, don't we, Doctor? Good. Anyway, I hope you're all caught up on Dr. Dekker's tapes. I think Mariana is in first, but I'm sure they'll all become a blur by the end of the day. I'll see you later. Or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. I'll leave it to you then.
God, the way it like jumps around is really disorienting, which I'm sure is the point. Interesting. Red dots, keep going. Amber, you're done with them. Green, you've asked literally everything. Important, optional. Okay. Well, we can start with Mariana. That's who they mentioned, I guess.
I'm Mariana. Are you feeling okay? I think you're supposed to tell me what's wrong with me.
Sorry.
Isn't that how it works? The police keep picking me up.
For public nudity.
Oh. Public nudity. Well, this is starting strong.
I black out. And then the next thing I remember, I'm naked on the beach, like I've been washed up on shore. Nobody's pressed charges yet, but I can feel it. The police are getting suspicious.
Here, let me up the volume a bit too. Blackout, huh?
I do suffer from blackouts, which is strange as I can hold my breath for a really long time. But I'm not swimming before I black out.
Yeah, that is a weird necklace.
Dr. Dekker thought it was anxiety originally. Then he worked it out.
Anxiety.
Dr. Dekker thought I had generalized anxiety disorder. GAD, because of the blackouts. He thought I was breathing badly. Do you think I'm breathing badly?
Here, let's... Necklace. No. I'm gonna type in Cthulhu. Nope. Breathing badly?
You can check my breathing if you want. Do you want me to lie down? Can you tell just by looking at me?
Oh my god.
I'm not worried about it, just if you are.
You know, hmm.
Dr. Dekker was fine. He had good relationships with his patients as far as I know. I'm not sure why anyone would want him dead.
Right, so the mystery here is that the previous psychiatrist, Dr. Dekker, is dead. Breathing badly. That's an important conversation.
I'm Mariana. Are you feeling okay? I black out. And then the next thing I remember, I'm naked on the beach.
So beach is
like I've
important
been
here.
washed up on shore.
Which beach?
Nobody's pressed charges yet, but I can feel it. The police are getting suspicious.
Okay, so what about beach?
I work for myself. I make bracelets from things I find on the beach and sell them online. I spend a lot of time at the beach. It's just way more relaxing than anywhere else. You should come with me one day. I can show you all the sights.
Okay. That's an optional, I guess, but what about bracelet?
It's early days. The business isn't doing that great, but I really enjoy my job if that helps. You can make a lot of money or you can have a lot of fun, but you can't usually do both.
Let's see. Does she remember anything during... Using the same words as your patient increases trust. Use yes or no when answering questions. Okay. Interesting.
You can check my breathing if you want.
Right. I'll check her breathing, I guess.
I'm not sure holding my breath too long is causing blackouts. I mean, it could, but I don't remember ever having a blackout when I'm holding my breath.
Intern? Oh, okay. What about holding your... Why are you holding your breath? No.
I'm Marianne.
Okay, that's the same thing.
I do suffer from blackouts, which is strange as I can hold my breath for a really long time. But I'm not swimming before I black out. Dr. Dekker thought it was anxiety.
Okay, so what are you doing before you black out?
I normally black out when I'm dancing. I like dancing. Do you like dancing?
Where do you dance?
I dance a lot at nightclubs. I know most of the nightclubs around here. My favorite is the Pearl because they sell cheap vodka shots all night. The Pearl is great because the people are so relaxed. I think that's got a lot to do with the cheap vodka shots, or maybe it's just the black lighting. Who knows?
Do you get drunk on the vodka shots?
I don't drink.
Wait, what? I think she's lying. She was talking about cheap vodka shots. Wait, what? Huh. That's the same as do you get drunk? More about the Pearl? No. The beach? Do I know you? No. I'm trying to follow up on what are you doing before the blackout and hello.
I normally black out when I'm dancing.
Oh, do you like dancing? Yes, dancing.
Cool. I dance to anything with a beat.
Anything with a beat. Do you enjoy the hit single All Star from the band Smash Mouth? Damn! You said you dance to anything with a beat. I've been bamboozled. Play Despacito. Damn. I dance to anything with a beat. What the hell could I do with that? Here, I'm gonna ask, are you single? No. Damn. Alright, I think I'm gonna come back to this person. Alexa, play Sprigatito. Ah, yes. Let's talk to a different person. Ellen. Hello.
I'm Elin. I'm
Elin.
25 and I'm a nurse. God, I sound like I'm on one of those dating shows.
Nursing.
I work in a nursing home for the elderly. I basically do end-of-life care. The usual things. Making sure the patients are comfortable, making sure they're not in any pain, and I talk to them. I keep them company. Some of them get pretty frightened about what's coming. Well, those of them that aren't out of it on meds. I comfort them. Death is frightening, isn't it? Isn't it what everyone's afraid of? The great unknown. No one should have to face that alone.
That's fair.
No, death doesn't scare me. It's probably because I've been around it so much, but I haven't seen anything that's made me feel like it's something to fear. I don't think death is an end. I think it's a doorway to another place. I'm just not sure where.
Oh.
Where do you think we go when we die, Doctor?
Where do you think we go when we die? Nowhere.
Well, that's bleak. But
Duh.
I don't believe it.
Oh. Chuck E. Cheese's. ball pit. Damn. Okay. What if I type
I don't believe in God, so I can't really claim to believe in heaven.
agreed? What if I type
Hell isn't real. Whoever came up with that idea has a lot to answer for.
Also a good point. What about doorway? No. There's more I can follow up with
The
end of
usual
life
things.
care.
Making sure the patients are comfortable. Making sure...
Not in any pain.
I don't like it when patients are heavily sedated. Especially when there are alternatives.
Yeah, if you have to take
like
off your
herbal
shoes, that
remedies.
could suck. Unless it's like,
I mean, imagine if you only
you know,
had a few days or weeks
Japanese
left to live.
household or something. You know.
Would you want to spend it asleep?
Valhalla? Oh.
I don't really know what that is. Something to do with Vikings, isn't it?
Terry called for her.
Terry's one of the other nurses at the home. I don't think she likes me very much.
Why doesn't Terry like you? Terry called. Also still Terry. Okay, huh. Who's Jaya? Where do we go when we die?
I don't like it when patients are heavily sedated. Especially when there are alternatives, like herbal remedies.
Oh, I didn't hear her talk about fucking alt meds. Oh, Jesus. Alternative medicine. Fucking hippie.
I'm a qualified herbalist. It's okay, you can laugh.
God damn it.
Most people think herbalism is a joke. But I'd much rather help my patients sleep at night with valerian or passion flower than lorazepam, temazepam, or zolpidem.
God damn it. No. Let's go back to this video.
I don't
again.
like it when patients are heavily sedated.
Yeah, she's gonna tell me some crystals.
Especially
for
when
sure.
there are alternatives, like herbal remedies. I mean, imagine if you only had a few days or weeks left to live. Would you want to spend it asleep?
Okay. How would you spend your last days? Maybe. No. Okay. That's alternative medicine. Maybe we should talk about me. Actually, I should ask about Dr. Dekker.
I've known a lot of doctors over the years. Most of them
We go
arrogant
to butts
idiots
when we
who
die?
think
That's
nurses
true.
are just there to do their bidding, or worse. Dr. Dekker was different. He had a lot of time for me. He was interested in my problems.
What are your problems?
I started seeing Dr. Dekker a few months ago. I thought it would be nice to have someone I could talk to about work. It can get a bit stressful sometimes.
Alright.
It can be sad sometimes. I don't like losing a patient, but that's the job. I don't get stressed about it or
I mean,
anything.
maybe if you stopped feeding your patients dandelions, this wouldn't happen, lady. Um, did you lose a patient recently then? Alright. No. Can be stressful.
It can be sad sometimes.
No.
It can be sad sometimes. I don't like losing a patient, but that's the job. I don't get stressed about it or anything.
How many times did you see Dr. Dekker? No. God, there's still
I've
more
known a lot of
information,
doctors
but...
over the years. Most of them arrogant idiots who think nurses are just there to do their bidding. Well, yes, that's true. But still, it was nice to be listened to.
Okay, I don't really know what that was about. Arrogant idiots.
Well, I haven't really thought about it. My patients listen to me, but then I suppose they haven't got much choice.
Yeah, maybe it is butts. Nope. What's that locket? Nothing. What about reincarnation?
I've never really got the idea of reincarnation. I mean, are you still you? Do you know you're still you? And if not, how does that even work?
Where else would... It's like magnets. Yeah. Stardust on there? No. What about nutrients? No. Nope. What does this do? Oh, right. I turned off hints in the menu because I wasn't sure if I wanted them or not. Fine. I'll turn it on hard. Dating? Did she mention dating? Oh, would you like to sleep through it? Got it. That was the question.
Exactly. I feel like it's almost criminal. Like you're robbing people of their last moments on Earth. You should be able to savor the experience, not sleep your way to death.
Okay.
I'm not saying anyone should be happy about dying. I've seen lots of people die, and it's a special moment. There's literally nothing else like it.
That's creepy.
No, I don't like it. I feel lucky to share that moment with them, to be there with them when it happens. You know what I mean? I'm not really looking for love at the moment. I'm sort of married to my work, but in a good way.
Uh-huh.
It's not the job that stresses me. It's the people I work with, the other nurses. They're mean to me.
What? Mean nurses. Other nurses.
They call me the angel of death because
Oh.
so many patients have died on my shift.
Well, stop killing them.
I don't think they
with,
mean it.
With your herbal medicine.
Obviously, it's not my fault.
Eh,
It just seems to happen that way.
eh. How many patients have died?
3 last month. 3 the month before that, I think. But only 1 so far this month, so that's good. Although one of my patients, Hilda, I don't think she's got long.
Why?
She's one of the crotchety ones. Always swearing and spitting at me. Never got anything nice to say. Thinks we're going to smother her in her sleep or something. She doesn't bother me though.
Because you're gonna smother her in her sleep. Yeah, I know.
They're old. People die when they're old. I mean, medically speaking, it's heart failure or organ failure or pneumonia. They're all natural causes though.
Hmm.
He was a bit offbeat, but yeah, I liked him. But then I like most people.
How was he offbeat?
I'd been seeing him for about 9 months, I think. I think it's terrible what happened to him. So awful. No one deserves to die like that.
How did he die? Okay. Ask someone else. Sure. Oh, because it's orange. Found key points. Got it.
Well, that's why you're here, isn't it? You've replaced him. He was a good listener. I hope you are. Dr. Dekker could really get inside you. It was, unsettling. But you let him do it.
What?
Part of the process, I guess.
God, the way she's saying that is weird. Are you feeling okay? Yes.
That's what Dr. Dekker would say.
Okay.
He eventually decided it wasn't anxiety, but I'm not going to tell you his final diagnosis. We should have a fresh start. I don't want you influenced by the prognosis.
But I want to know. You should tell me. That's not how this works. Right, yeah.
I want to stop having the blackouts. I want to stop waking up at the beach. I want to remember those entire evenings. Can you suggest anything that might help?
Stop going to the beach? Yeah. Have you ever had anybody record you during a blackout?
I film myself doing, lots of things.
Oh!
But it's not so easy to do when you're blacked out.
Oh. Like what? Apparently not.
Will you do it for me? Will you watch me to see what happens?
Those quick cuts. Yes. I will watch you? I don't know.
Will you do it for me?
Yes.
So, it's a date then. I'll let you know when.
Okay.
You think my dancing causes my blackouts? No, I know it's the last thing I remember, but I don't think it's that. Sometimes I remember more, but I'm tired now. Is that it for today?
Oh, that's interesting. She said she didn't go swimming, so why would she mention swimming?
I hold my breath when I'm swimming underwater. Most people do. Sometimes, if I'm really excited, I'll hold my breath accidentally, just for a few seconds. I don't know why. I guess people see me and call the police. But someone will take offense eventually, and I'll be charged with indecent exposure.
That's true.
I never find my clothes. I don't know why I'm naked. When I wake up, my hair is dry, but it's pretty hot at the moment. I get baked quickly by the sun. It's possible I've been in the sea during my blackout.
So, is she a mermaid? What is happening? My theory with her is that she's like transforming into something.
I love the beach. Until
If
somebody
this is
tells me
going
it's
into
gonna
the
kill
weird
me, I'll
sci-fi
keep going.
side, which I think it
Have
is.
you ever been addicted to something, Doctor?
And she gets high off of it. She's an animorph, is what I'm getting. I have been addicted to magic cards.
I thought so when I first saw you. We should get on great.
Great.
Like you're not listening.
That's fair.
I've been a patient here for
The Innsmouth.
3 months. Today is my patient birthday. Do I get a cake or something?
No cake.
That's okay. I wasn't really expecting one.
I said no cake.
Wow. Let's get straight to it then. I'm not sure I feel comfortable speaking with you about that at the moment.
Okay. There we go. Alright. Let's talk with Bryce. We haven't met Bryce yet.
I'm Bryce Hemmings. You must be the new doctor. Did you know Dr. Dekker?
I am the new doctor. No. Why were you seeing the doctor?
Originally, I was suffering with depression. Work was piling up. I kept missing deadlines. I wasn't used to all the failure. I got depressed.
Oh.
You'd think being a gravedigger had its perks, but it can be very stressful. There's a trend going towards burial rather than cremation again. And as well as running out of space, we're running out of competent gravediggers. At least ones that can use a shovel, that is. I'm not feeling anywhere near as depressed as I used to, though. Not since I got the extra hour.
Extra hour? Ho ho!
I'm a gravedigger, Doctor. And people are dying quicker than we can bury them.
Great! Love to hear it, pal. Oh boy. This is a character.
At midnight each day, time as you know it freezes. In my world, it just slows down to almost a stop.
What?
But I don't. I'm free to wander around and do as I please.
What?
An hour later, normal reality continues. It's my very own midnight hour.
I hate this guy. Slow down.
It's a bizarre thing to know you have an extra hour every day. I rarely ever
This is
sleep
just
until
daylight
after
savings
midnight
time,
now.
my dude.
so I can appreciate the extra time. I get a lot of work done in that time. I'm completely caught up. The depression is no longer an issue. 25 hours is a blessing for me. But apparently, it's not real, and I'm insane for thinking it is. What do you think, Doctor? I thought it would be too early to make a diagnosis, but it's good you're having a go anyway.
Okay. Are you on drugs? Can I get those drugs? Where can I get those drugs? Yeah, your superpower is I get an extra hour a day. Like, alright.
Apparently, I've gone a little mad. For me, I have 25-hour days.
Right. Extra hour. What do you do during your extra hour?
Henley Church, where I work, is located on an old Norman motte and bailey. You can't use mechanical diggers or excavators there in case you destroy a relic.
Yeah, I was gonna say, why do you need a shovel?
I stumbled across a relic myself. An ancient chess piece.
Ooh.
The Queen, I believe.
Oh, man.
The best chess piece. The most
That is the best
freedom
chess
of movement.
Piece.
But they took it away immediately and proclaimed the whole east side of Henley Church a protected site of archaeological importance, which means we're not allowed to use it until the archaeologists have finished. I wish I hadn't told anyone. Henley Church is relatively small. Well,
yeah, the knights
the
are little
of
horses.
Bodies they expect us to pack into the ground.
Great.
It's relatively small. The whole building was once owned by Scientologists.
Oh
they
my
handed
God.
it back to the community as a
Oh,
tax
no.
break, I believe.
No,
Or they
no,
finished
no.
doing whatever it was they
No,
wanted to do with
no.
it.
Can we not get it? God damn it. No, Ron Hubbard. No, Xena. Xena? No, it's not Xena. It's, Fuck.
I'm not sure I believe in any religion anymore. I used to believe in God. Not anymore. There are too many religions to pick from, don't you think?
There are too many religions.
Then we agree. Have you watched Zeitgeist, Doctor? Some of it is believable, and the part about most religions stemming from the same basic facts. It's more likely they've all got it wrong than one of them has got it right.
What? I have no idea what he's talking about. Alright. What about the Queen relic?
How well did you really know him? I hope you're nothing like him. I didn't really like Dr. Dekker, and for quite a few reasons, actually. I'd rather talk about my own problems for now, though, if you don't mind. Dr. Dekker would say one thing and do another. He would push me to do things I didn't want to do. He was getting worse towards the end. I'm surprised he didn't kill himself. In the extra hour, I mainly catch up with work. It's a godsend. Sometimes I play chess against myself.
Chess?
It relaxes and strengthens the mind all at once.
Well, that explains the Queen, but...
I like chess.
Huh.
I still play sometimes when I can find an opponent.
But you just said you
There's
play against
nothing
yourself.
more satisfying than planning scores of moves in advance and then watching things unfold as you saw them. I shouldn't have told anyone about the Queen.
Have you played Chess 2, the sequel? Yeah. Chess 2, the sequel.
Yes, Dr. Dekker was murdered. Quelle surprise. Murder does
Did he
seem
say
a
Quelle
bit harsh,
surprise?
doesn't it? And another grave to dig. I know as much about it as you do. Less, I would imagine. I do like to be in control, but then I suppose most people do. Nobody wants life to carry them along helplessly. Everyone wants to kick against it and make their own way. Do you like to be in control, Doctor?
I guess?
If you like being in control, you'll have a tough time here. I saw it with Dr. Dekker. Such control, such stability. But he unraveled at the end.
Cool camera.
I've taken a lot of pictures. I have great shots of all the tourist sites. It's amazing what exposure you can use when moving cars are literally frozen still. Must be the sharp focus.
Or the extra hour you're using, because time's slow.
He couldn't keep control of everything, of everyone. He just set us up like dominoes, but we all toppled in unexpected ways. You'll find it all out in time, Doctor.
It might be,
just
Gio,
not today.
It might be sneaky way.
Can't have your head exploding, can we?
I'm sorry, what? So when he was talking about the...
I'm a grave digger, Doctor. And people are dying quicker.
There was the first time when he talked about the extra hour.
It's a bizarre thing to know you haven't...
Was it this
You'd
one?
think being a grave digger had its perks.
Yeah, he threatens head
very
explosion.
Stressful.
Yeah, come on, man.
There's a trend going towards burial rather than cremation again. And as well as running out of space, we're running out of competent grave diggers. At least ones that can use a shovel, that is. I'm not feeling anywhere near as depressed as I used to, though. Not since I got the extra hour.
Yeah, I thought the first time he did one of those, he actually slowed down, though, when he was talking about the extra hour.
At midnight each day, time as you know it freezes. In my world, it just slows down to almost a stop.
But I don't know if that was just an editing thing.
I'm free to wander around and do as I please. An hour later, normal reality continues. It's my very own midnight hour.
Yeah, it didn't slow down in the replay, though. Interesting. Alright, Claire. Hello.
My name is Claire Castleford, and as I'm paying a small fortune for these sessions, I'd expect you to be up to speed, Doctor.
I am not up to speed.
Well, according to your predecessor, I'm a delusional psychotic with obsessive tendencies.
Oh, great.
Oh, and a history of violence.
Oh.
Sounds so cold when you put it like that, though, doesn't it? I'm obsessed with my husband. It's absurd, really.
What? How? How are you obsessed with your husband? In what way? How? Help. Fuck. Wait, why are
Being
you...
rich has its perks, but honestly, I would give it all up in a heartbeat if it could free me from this madness.
Okay. Why is it absurd?
Because he is here.
Madness.
And he shouldn't be.
I'm sorry, what? Are you seeing a ghost? Is it a ghost?
I'm in a bit of a predicament, Doctor. I'll get to that.
Okay.
He's lucky to be alive. He almost died.
Oh, okay. How did he almost die?
My husband is not a well man. We've been having problems for a while now.
Problems?
I should have divorced him. I wish I had. So much could have been avoided.
What could have been avoided?
Our altercation. The downfall since.
Is this the violence she was talking about?
I tried to hurt David once. That's why I'm here, isn't it? I'm not proud of my behavior, but I was very angry. It was a private matter, though. The police should never have been involved.
Sounds like it was pretty bad.
The police seem to think I'm dangerous. I'm only sitting here talking to you because I have a lot of money. Otherwise, there's no doubt I'd be thrown into prison for a very long time. That's why I need your help,
True.
Doctor.
You're white and have money. That's how you get out of prison. That's true.
His health, if you can call it that, has been deteriorating rapidly in the last few weeks. I can't cope with caring for him anymore.
I don't know who's a ghost and who's not a ghost. I'm confused.
Since our altercation, he's become less and less active. His mind's become less and less active too. Such a delightful conversationalist at one time. Now more of an enigmatic husk.
Did you hit him in the head? What did you do?
David has trouble looking after himself. Sometimes I'll leave the lake house and he's just sitting in the rocking chair on the porch. And when I return the next evening, he's still there, just staring into the stars. He needs help, I know, but I can't hire anybody to care for him.
But you have money. What?
David's not ready for company. I hope to take you to see him one day and you'll see for yourself. Keep up, Doctor. David is my husband.
Huh.
David's staying at the lake house. It belonged to my parents, but I don't use it much anymore. I have the main house to myself. To be fair, there was only one violent outburst.
Let's not to be fair that. Come on.
And he provoked me.
How did he provoke you?
It was a brief moment of temporary insanity. Or temporary clarity, I'm not really sure which. David had been having an affair with his assistant optician, Iris.
Ah.
How predictable. Not just the affair, but an optician named Iris.
Okay. Come on.
Iris was David's assistant optician. Not anymore. No, not like that. I didn't kill her or anything.
Okay, like...
It's just that I changed the optician into a florist after David died. Optometry was his dream, not mine.
Yeah, this is very Phoenix Wright. Florist? Okay.
David doesn't work, no. He's not very communicative anymore, so a job is out of the question. He used to be an optician. Now he just spends all his time at the lake house, frittering his time away. I stabbed him with a steak knife.
You know, that's pretty bad.
Shocking, isn't it?
Yeah. Huh. Alright. Yeah, no, that's pretty bad.
Delusions. As in seeing things that are not there. I'm not going to be any more specific. It's not true in any case. I'm not delusional.
What do you see? Okay.
I never used to get angry. Ever. If you're angry, you're not in control. Isn't that right? And it would be very bad for me to lose control.
That's terrifying. Thank you.
Let's save that for another time, shall we?
Is it because
I'm
you
rich,
stabbed people?
But I'm not made of money, and I'm fairly sure my time is up.
Oh.
The most shocking thing about Dr. Dekker's death is that he didn't bring it upon himself. But then I hadn't known him for a very long time. Perhaps I was wrong about him.
So it was just random? Why do you think that?
I assume they think I'm dangerous because I stabbed my husband.
That makes sense.
I suppose after what I did, there are people that might think I belonged in prison. What do you think, Doctor? Can I be saved with therapy, or should I be locked up like a dangerous criminal?
I mean, you did stab him. That's the thing. Like, the criminal justice system is fucked up. It is. And just throwing everybody behind prison so that private prisons can make money is not a good way to solve these issues. I don't know, man.
You have a lot of faith in your abilities.
Yeah, I think they all did it.
That's good.
At the same time.
I look forward to being completely cured. Dr. Dekker just had that look about him. You know what they say about us crazies. Takes one to know one.
What? Alright. Nathan, last person on the list. Hello.
I'm Nathan Peel. I'm a supermarket worker from, well, hell, really.
Yeah, that's supermarket work, yeah. Hell.
I imagine what I'm experiencing now might be a type of hell. Not everyone burns in flames with the devil on their back. I'm
Sometimes
hoping
they
you can
work
make sense of my
retail.
problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not really fit for work anymore. I work in produce at the local supermarket. That mainly involves lifting heavy crates of fruit and veg into place for people to buy, and doing that over and over again. My muscles don't seem to have grown much. I think that maybe I'm not aging. When the day resets, I just reset with it. I used to be a builder.
What does that mean?
I'm 57. Kidding. Just if you spent the whole day at the gym and then repeat that day and not go, you'd have achieved nothing.
I don't think that's how workouts work. Actually. He's stuck in a time loop?
It's like those montages you get in movies. Time passes, you wake up, shave, if you feel like it, shower, get dressed. What's the point?
Yeah, he's stuck in a Groundhog's
over
Day.
and over. Nothing changes. Am I in purgatory, Doctor?
Yes. I mean, we're all in purgatory when you work in retail.
Because I'm stuck between this day and the next. Most of the time, anyway. Dr. Dekker was a complex man. I spent a lot of time with him, but he won't remember it that way.
Weird.
I saw the conflict that Dr. Dekker was going through. Let's just say you might look back on your life and think there's nothing you would have done differently. No 2 days were alike for him in the end. Like he couldn't decide what to do with himself. He was like a kid in a sweet shop. He had so many options, he didn't know what to do. I suppose if you take too long picking, all your options run away. As far as Dr. Dekker was concerned, we had Monday, then moved on to Tuesday. But me,
like a week?
I had Monday 5, 10, 50 times before I got to Tuesday.
That sucks. Yeah, he's stuck in a time loop.
I watched that Bill Murray film, Groundhog Day.
Groundhog Day, yeah.
To see if there's any clues. To see if there's any clues. That's how bad it's gotten. I'm looking for a cure in a Hollywood movie. Can you help me, Doctor?
I don't know, maybe?
I don't know how, but thank you, Doctor. This is our first time around, and I trust you.
Okay.
Sometimes it looks different. Sometimes the bird song will change, or the weather will be less
is he stuck
bleak.
in, like, going
or
through
that person
alternate
who nodded at you yesterday doesn't
universes or something?
Doesn't do it today. But it doesn't usually change. You need a tragic event for for change. Like a murder.
Like
Dr.
Dr.
Dekker's
Dekker?
murder was sudden.
Yeah.
Brutal. It's terrible. But Doctor, 2 weeks. 2 weeks I had of rolling days. No do-overs. No Monday, Monday, Monday. I wouldn't kill anyone, though. I'd have to keep doing it, wouldn't I? Few things seem to move me forward.
Oh. Yeah, I believe you.
I didn't see the driver. It was my fault.
Driver?
I pulled out, and the lorry just
Did you get
ran
hit in the road?
Well, Hannah. She was sat next to me.
Oh, he got in a car accident.
I was in shock, obviously. When I came to, she was so close to me. It was like she was trying to hug me. But it wasn't right. Not natural. Bits of metal pushing through her.
Ugh.
That was 5 years ago. My fiancée, my childhood sweetheart. We met at secondary school. She was head girl, I was the quiet one. She liked computer games, so I instantly fell for her. I proposed in Goldshire. She said she didn't date elves, so I leveled up to a human necromancer and asked again.
Oh, you were playing
Sorry.
World of Warcraft? Yeah.
We spent a lot of time on there.
Alright. World of Warcraft.
We played World of Warcraft a lot together.
Finally.
I guess it's not the cool thing to do anymore. But we had a lot of memories there. To be honest, it reminds me a lot of life now. The same thing over and over again. Bring me X bunnies to make a stew. Y badger teeth. Rinse, repeat.
That's an MMO.
Maybe I'm just grinding life.
Oh my god.
I've been shrunk for that already.
Collect bear asses, yeah.
If I had that day again, I wouldn't make the same mistake. Hannah would still be alive. We'd probably have a family by now.
So he keeps replaying days because he wants to replay the day where he didn't get into an accident with his fiancée.
I was fine for quite a while after the
Interesting.
accident. Well, being treated for depression. I thought I was cured. It was only recently after meeting Dr. Dekker that I had a strange deja vu. I'm exhausted. Doctor, is our time up?
I think that's it. Almost.
Most of my days a blur. I'm not sure if it's the sleeping tablets I'm on or just how I've learned to switch off. I'm on temazepam. Dr. Dekker prescribed them for me. He thought I would sleep through to a whole new day. I didn't.
Any side effects?
No, I can't move backwards any more than a day. I don't really seem to control it. It's generally always on. I have to try and change something to move forward.
Interesting.
Oh, Doctor, glad I caught you. I thought you might want to hear what Ben had to say. Quick catch up?
Oh, here's Jaya. Right. Yes. Ben. What did Ben have to say?
I'm not sure Ben will be coming in for a while. He's still pretty shook up about finding the body. I'm surprised it doesn't happen more often in the line of work he's in. Anyway, he said he found the body at exactly 20 minutes past 10. For some reason, the first thing he did was look at his watch.
Well, that's not
That's
suspicious.
all he'd say before he'd shut down. The police weren't very talkative either. I don't know what Dr. Dekker was doing here, and my services weren't required that evening. He'd often stay late though, so it wasn't that unusual.
Why would he stay late? Go back.
I don't know what Dr. I'm not sure Ben will be coming in.
Finding the body.
Yes, Ben found Dr. Dekker's body on Valentine's night in his office.
Valentine's? Why was he in his office on
Yes,
Valentine's
you
Eve?
know, the 14th of February, the day of love. Or
And
remembering
capitalist
a
greed.
massacre. Whichever's more you.
Massacre?
Sorry, didn't you know? Ben's one of the night shift cleaners. I'm sure he's got some tales he could tell. The police wanted to know what I was doing Valentine's night, you know, when the body was found.
It's a good question.
I was at home, all on my lonesome. So I guess that makes me a suspect.
Why'd you say it like that?
I think the police want you to make a short list of suspects, or maybe even find the killer. You're seeing all the patients that were on the books when he was killed. There was no forced entry, so they think it might be someone he knew, or someone who had access to the office. Yeah, like little old me.
Yeah, weird, huh?
Do you think I'm a suspect, Doctor?
Yes. Absolutely.
Oh, well, I wasn't expecting that. I suppose everyone's a suspect at the moment, even you. They did mention I needed grief counselling, though, and I said you'd sort me out. I know you didn't agree, but I thought I'd let you know. That's very kind of you.
Alright.
I'm having a loop day.
Oh no. Loop day.
It's a do-over day. You won't remember. What's the name of your assistant again?
Jaya.
You didn't know that yesterday. Can you remember where I met Hannah?
World of Warcraft?
No. No, we played that game together, but we didn't meet in it.
What? Shit, where did he meet Hannah? No. What? He said that they... Yeah, it was in class, right? Because he was the shy one?
Well done, Doctor. Yeah.
Yeah.
We met at secondary. Wouldn't it be funny if my day loops if you fail to get a question right?
Yeah, that'd be weird. Huh? That would be funny. Yes. No, it wouldn't be funny at all. That would suck.
I agree.
Good. I have entered the void. Alright.
I'm having a loop day.
Oh no. Oh no.
It's a do-over day. You won't remember. What's the name of your assistant again? I suppose you did remember that yesterday. Can you remember where I met Hannah?
Do I need to change things?
Yeah, at secondary school.
Oh no.
It's been fun, but I've got a pill.
Uh-huh. Sleeping pill. Do not take the pill.
Dr. Dekker gave me this pill. He told me if I took it, I'd never have another loop day.
That sounds bad.
It's got a small skull and crossbones on it.
It's a pirate.
Should I take the tablet, Doctor?
Absolutely no. Do not take the tablet. No.
You're cool. I don't think this is getting us anywhere, though. I'll see you tomorrow. Again.
Thanks. Smell you later.
I'm having a loop day.
Oh no. No.
Yeah, great. Is there anything you can say that's going to break this loop for me?
Tacos are delicious. But no.
No, I don't play that game anymore.
Damn it! We get him to play Final Fantasy 14.
It's a do-over day. You won't remember it. What's the name of your assistant again?
Jambi the Genie. Damn it.
I never mentioned a pill this time, or a tablet. What the hell is going on here? Are you reliving my days?
Yes.
Something somewhere has changed since you arrived. Like some kind of sim theory.
Oops, sim theory. Am I a sim?
It's a thing. Some professor believes we could be living inside a computer simulation.
No.
And someone is controlling us.
Absolutely not.
And there are millions of these sims. And someone, somewhere behind a keyboard is just causing havoc. I'm starting to think you have that keyboard, Doctor. Wait, don't answer that. I don't want to know.
Okay. That's very meta of you, okay? It's me. The underground keyboard cage fighter dojo warrior. Oh man.
At midnight each day.
On Valentine's night.
Time as you know it freezes.
20 minutes past 10.
Keep up, Doctor.
Thinks we're going to smother her in her sleep.
I'm a grave digger, Doctor.
I was at home.
David is my husband.
All on my lonesome.
Stabbed him with a steak knife.
Nothing changes.
I'm a qualified angel of death.
When I'm dancing,
I'm a qualified
You get this
angel
day
of death.
over and over.
Hilda.
I black out.
I don't think she's got long.
And Laurie just...
Naked on the beach.
Hannah.
Is that it for today?
Interesting.
Ooh. Deja vu. Are you sitting in exactly the same place I left you last night? Oh, that's where it all starts, Doctor. Anyway, do you think you can fit me in today? Looking at the diary, it's just the usual suspects, and you must be getting sick of them already. I've got this for you, too. It's some more footage from Professor Alderby
micro SD card.
that was hiding away.
And an adapter.
Well, come find me if you need anything.
Great. Clues.
Nothing, of course. The faculty thinks I've gone loopy, like some kind of spongy Mobius strip. That's why I'm here, isn't it, Dr. Dekker? Him, God, the great old one, the elder god, Cthulhu, however you address him. Listen to me! You're not listening! It's your only bloody job! Well, let's call him God. He creates this world for his amusement, something he can play with and occasionally alter to suit his mood. God loves chaos, but something goes wrong. Man and woman evolve. What was once chaotic becomes, well, more ordered. Without chaos, he has less power. When there's too much order, he becomes impotent. So he needs to instill chaos again. And do you know how he does this? No. And yes, but you're being too granular. He needs chaos so he can return, and the only thing
Chaos?
stopping him is you. Not just you. You and people like you. Psychiatrists, doctors, nurses. Anyone who is caring for people who are losing their sanity. You have no comprehension how important your job is, do you? He doesn't need your version of insanity to spread. He needs chaos. It's not the same. It's just a means to an end. They're not all cultists,
Can we kill
unfortunately.
chaos? Yeah,
Once you see the truth, it's hard not to spread chaos yourself, to cause further insanity and harm your own. I doubt it. But can
I'm
I
here to
make
kill
you
chaos,
question
yeah.
your reality? Definitely. But in doing so, I would be promoting more chaos. On the basis the central component of our universe is chaos, science can only document a perception of the chaos at any one given moment in time. As, by definition, chaos is unpredictable from one moment to the next. Which means that at any given moment, we can choose to alter our perception of the world, no matter how much chaos that would cause. In 10 seconds' time, there will be no gravity in this room, and we will float.
I'm sorry, what?
3, 2, 1. You think nothing happened. Where's your glass, Doctor?
Is it behind my ear? And where did I get this quarter? Oh, Cthulhu. What? Deja vu. I've been in this place before. Yeah. Interesting. Can I skip through this footage?
Nothing, of course. The faculty think...
No. Okay. Interesting. I should ask his patients where they were on Valentine's Day. That makes sense. Lacey and Jasmine are two people I've never talked to. Bryce is a weirdo. Okay. I'm going to take a quick bathroom break. And we'll continue with chapter 2 here. So I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So far, I'm liking the mysteries in this game. How much of this is an illusion of choice? That's a good question. I think this game has multiple endings. So... stuff like the pill might actually matter for the ending. But I'm not sure of exactly which ones lead where.
I was at Henley Church on Valentine's Day.
That's where the gravedigger was.
Visiting Hannah's grave. It's the anniversary of her death. Her parents wanted a huge funeral with all the trimmings. Hannah would never have come for it. But it does give me somewhere to visit. I got to write the epitaph.
Do you know Bryce? Oh. Okay.
We walk alone without our angel.
Alright, what do you know about Cthulhu? Nothing.
I left Henley Church about 11 o'clock on Valentine's Day. I was talking to an archaeologist who said it uncovered some fossils resembling a strange cephalopod-like creature.
Huh.
Strange place to find an octopus, really.
Like a Cthulhu.
Do you think I've got something to do with Dr. Dekker's murder? Maybe you should
on.
ask your assistant who Dekker saw that day.
Oh, we saw Jaya that day.
It was a missed call. It was Valentine's Day, so I wasn't in the mood for conversation.
Oh. Salem's sitting on my keyboard. He wants to play. He wants to play the game too. What question do you have? What question? Is it, will you pet me? Is that the question you want me to ask? Oh, I know. Oh, sitting on the keyboard. Relic. No, shit.
Hello again, Doctor. I had a bit of a shaky loop incident, but let's not talk about it. Yesterday, I set fire to Hannah's clothes in the garden.
You did what?
I just wanted the day to move forward. I instantly regretted it. And lo and behold, here we are, a new day. Hannah's clothes are a pile of ashes.
Alright, let me put the cap down. There we go. Okay. Hannah's clothes.
I've kept almost all of her stuff as she left it. It's just the clothes. I've decided to burn those yesterday, so here I am. Hannah loved clothes. Every season, she'd donate her entire wardrobe to some charity or another, and only buy stuff she loved. I was left with winter. I don't even know what her favourite season was. Does it matter? What's your favourite season, Doctor?
I like autumn.
I thought you'd be an autumn person. That means you're supposed to be grounded and productive. And you like your space.
Sure.
Dr. Dekker felt that Hannah was holding me back. The memories of Hannah. In his opinion, I was holding on to the past. So I guess he cursed me. If that's even a thing.
It certainly seems like he's stuck in the past. No. Salem, stop sitting on the keyboard. Put it down. Come on. Goofball.
Yes, Dr. Dekker cursed me. I don't really want to talk about it, but let's just say I blame him for the way I am. Can you give me some advice, Doctor?
Seems rude. What advice?
I've been trying to think how I can get past today. I've come up with a couple of choices. I could set fire to Hannah's photographs. I've got them in Dropbox anyway. But setting fire to the clothes did the trick. Or setting fire to a rocking chair. She sounds like an old lady, but she loved that rocking chair, which I've not sat in since. Which one do you think's best?
Why? How many things does he need to set fire to? What? Man's just an arsonist at this point. I mean, in theory, you already got the photos on Dropbox, so you don't actually need the physical photo. You can just print new ones, so I guess that's fine.
Photographs it is then. I'll let you know how it goes.
I guess.
I've been alone since Hannah. I can't imagine anyone ever replacing her. Not that I've looked. Do you think I should look for someone else?
You should move on, bro.
Okay, fine. I'll try. I'm not really sure what I'm looking for, though. Just sign up to Tinder and start swiping.
Oh no, that's
Maybe
the
it's
bad
just
plan.
company I'm missing. Although I don't really want any.
Yeah, Tinder's a bad plan for that.
I'm not religious, but when I read Hannah's epitaph, I knew her parents would want some acknowledgement of the great bearded one. But she was an angel to me. She was an angel to everyone.
The great bearded one. That's great. Alright. Let's go back to that weirdo, Bryce.
There's something I want to tell you about. Something else that's wrong with me.
Uh-huh.
I think I've been getting a bit out of control in my hour.
Murder, maybe? Uh-huh.
When I first got the hour, I was shocked, obviously. It took me a while to work out that everyone was frozen and only I could move, because I live on my own. What would you do, Doctor, if you had an hour where everyone was frozen? Go to a fairground?
I would order a pizza. No. I would go to an arcade, I guess. What do you want me to say? I'd steal things? Jesus. I would help people.
I did think, what good could I do, other than catch up with work? I did see a woman who was having her purse snatched, so I gave her purse back, and the crook, I placed him on a bus a few blocks away. I have no idea where it was going. She'd never really be able to thank me, so I took another picture.
That's creepy.
I was home alone. I only live 5-minute cycle ride from here, so I could have been and gone several times. But I didn't. I've never been to this office outside my scheduled appointment time.
What about your extra hour? You are lying. Damn it.
Sometimes I see a girl standing behind you.
I'm sorry, what?
I don't know who it is. I don't know what you're asking me either. Possibly a relative of yours. Possibly a patient that died here. I'm not sure. She doesn't normally say anything. It's obviously not real. Probably a side effect of the sleeping pills I'm on.
You're on sleeping pills? That's the second person on sleeping pills.
Yes, that does sound
Dekker
weird,
has
doesn't
given him.
I take the temazepam as an antidepressant
Temazepam
when I
again.
feel I need a little chemical help. I don't want to sleep through my extra hour, so obviously I don't take it at night.
That's the second person to take that same drug.
I dug the grave for Dr. Dekker. I helped carry his coffin to the burial site. Do you know what? It didn't weigh enough to have a body in it. Why do you think that is?
Is it because of Cthulhu? Octopus? The Elder One? Damn it.
No, the coffin wasn't empty. There was something in it. A decoy, I'd imagine.
Why would there be a decoy?
I'm guessing he was buried somewhere else, or cremated. Somebody somewhere didn't want his body going in the ground. Do you want to be cremated or buried, Doctor?
I want to be cremated.
That's a good choice, Doctor. Less work for me.
These are the only other options I have. Interesting. I'd steal things.
Yes, I would steal too. And I have stolen. I ran out of milk, so I thought I'd go to the local all-night shop and get some more.
Stealing milk?
I was absolutely intending to pay.
I didn't see
but
shit.
When I got there, everyone was frozen. I thought about leaving money on the counter, but that seemed weird. The cashier would wake and suddenly this money would have appeared from nowhere. But I've stolen bigger things.
Uh-huh. Yes, they were even larger cartons of milk.
From stealing milk, I moved on to petrol. From petrol, well, all those supermarkets have all kinds of electricals, so I've stolen quite a lot of that. I'm not proud. I think I've been doing it because I can. To prove to myself, either way, my extra hour is actually real. Well, that makes me feel a little better.
Oh, sorry, what was that? Shit.
Well, that makes me feel a little better. There's a young mother, divorced, who lives opposite me. Jessica.
Ew.
She's friendly and says hello to me, smiles.
Ew.
I've always wondered what she looks like.
Ew.
Naked. So 1 hour, I broke into her house.
You son
She
of
was
a
standing
bitch.
in her bedroom. I took it as a sign. I took off her clothes.
Oh my god. This sucks. Nope. Not a fan of that. Oh, I don't like this. Fuck. Let's go to the fairground.
That was just an example, Doctor. I'm sure you can come up with more exciting things to do than that.
I'd murder someone. Yeah, woo.
I don't think you would, Doctor. I don't think I would either.
Unless you did. Whoa. Yeah, this dude's a fucking creep. Do I have to listen to this? Yes. Fuck.
I took photos of Jessica when she was naked.
Disgusting.
When I'd stripped her.
Ugh.
When she was naked and frozen. I didn't want to have to do it again, to strip her again.
No, that's not...
So I took pictures to remind myself what she looked like.
Gross.
That's wrong, isn't it, Doctor?
Yeah, yes. Yes, that is fucking wrong.
I know. It's that bloody Dr. Dekker. He made me this way. It's all his fault.
How?
Like I said, I originally presented with depression, and everything was going well for a while. Then Dr. Dekker changed.
Huh. How did he change?
He was easily distracted during sessions, like he wasn't listening. I'm pretty sure he wasn't listening half the time. I don't think he wanted to know about his patients anymore. But when he did give you advice...
What advice did he give you?
He told me to use my imagination, to make something up, to think something crazy, and it would become real. He told me to think of a way to get more time.
Oh!
So I did. But he pushed me. He made me think it.
That's weird.
Yes, I suppose I've destroyed a few things whilst in the hour. You can be the perfect supervillain. Nobody knows it was you.
This fucking creep.
That wretched dig goes on 24/7. 25/7, if you ask me. Your patient, Nathan, caused quite a stir. He interrupted one of the female students all night, apparently. Made her miscategorize some findings, going on about his dead girlfriend. It's amazing what you hear at the coffee machine. Well, I suppose that's a bonus. We're allowed to use their coffee machine while they're there.
Great. Coffee machine. Damn. Anna? Nathan. Alright, well, we already know Nathan was there.
Because you have to hope, don't you, Doctor? It's only the power of hindsight that made me realize how toxic it all was. And after a point, you go too far to be able to come back anyway. I visited Dr. Dekker once a week on Tuesdays. It's my day off because I have to work half days at the weekend. I visited Dr. Dekker once a week on Tuesdays. It's my day off because I have to work
half days. What time? 10, 20, or 10, 20. 20 after 10. Alright, bucko.
The day Dr. Dekker was killed, I had a session with him in the morning at my usual time, 11 o'clock. That was the last time I saw him.
10:20? Weird. Lying about time.
It's the anniversary of my parents' death today.
Oh.
I went to the lake house. I always go to the lake house anyway, but it's also where they died.
That seems bad. How did they die?
I stood for a while, looking across the water. It's peaceful there. It's the place that makes me feel the most. There was a girl there, by the lake, only about 9 or 10.
Okay.
She was fishing, if you can call it that, with one of those nets on a stick.
That's fishing, yes.
I don't know why I talked to her. She looked sad. I don't usually talk to children, but she seemed different, special. I'm allowed to talk to her, aren't I, Doctor?
Sure. Yes.
Good. It felt nice. I felt like I was being nice. I felt human. So I can find her and talk to her again, Doctor?
Sure. Why not?
Then I will. I'll look for her next time I'm there.
She's just a girl fishing. Sure. What's the problem?
David had been hunting again, and, well, she's seen some of the skins he hung around the lake house.
Oh, yeah, that would do it. Yeah.
David wasn't there. Or at least I didn't see him. I didn't go inside. I forgot my key, and the spare was missing. Animal skins. David hunts, then skins. It's horrible, really. He's not really good at either job, so the skins still have great lumps of bloody carcass hanging off them.
Oh.
I'm sure he'll get better with practice.
The fuck is he doing with the skins, then?
They died of carbon monoxide poisoning.
Oh.
I was staying at a friend's house.
Yeah, that
Otherwise, I would
sucks.
have died too.
It also makes sense why you don't go in the lake house.
Do you think I killed my parents?
I mean, maybe.
Dr. Dekker made me an offer that I couldn't refuse. I'll be taking it to the grave with me, though. As did he.
I
don't know. I suppose she just reminded me of me. I spent a lot of time alone as a child. She said she was trying to catch some strange creatures that she's seen in the water.
Oh, cool. You should talk to that kid more. Like, strange creature sounds great.
I don't know. Minnows, probably. Everything's strange when you're a child.
Is it a Cthulhu?
It was 12 years ago. I was still very young. Too young to be an orphan, anyway. I had to toughen up quickly.
Oh. Yeah, fair. Who did you stay with after they died?
Met isn't the right word. David has always been there, in the shadows, on the periphery. I move in very exclusive circles. You tend to see the same faces.
Yeah, you're only allowed to be an orphan up to a certain age. Yeah.
Love? Yes.
I've seen Annie.
I suppose
I know
I
how
always
this
will.
works.
I don't move in any circles anymore. Those people were my parents' friends, not mine. Valentine's Day night, I was at the lake house, watching David, like I always do.
Oh, it's 37 is the age.
He has trouble with his mental faculties and is getting worse. Yes. I watch him and make sure nothing bad happens.
Okay. Fair enough. Back to Ellen, the nurse. Where were you on Valentine's Day?
Actually, I had a hot date.
Oh, wow.
It wasn't anything serious, just some guy I know. But it was a nice date, different to what I'm used to.
Oh, okay.
It was very traditional, old-fashioned, you know? Dinner at a nice restaurant. Then we went for a little walk along the pier. Held hands, had a bit of a kiss. Then he called a cab, and I went home, alone.
Great.
I think it was about 11 when I left Max. I'm sure you could check with the taxi company if you really wanted to, if you think I need an alibi.
Why does everybody say 11? And that's a very oddly suspicious thing to say about an alibi.
I haven't had a great day, to be honest. Someone accused me of stealing from my patients, which I would never do. Plus, Hilda's getting worse.
Oh, right, because you're the angel of death.
Hilda's the one I mentioned in our last session. She's dying. I can tell. I need to see her before it's too late.
How can you tell? I mean, you're a nurse,
I
but...
can sense it. You know? It's like when you're outside and there's a sudden change in the light or the air feels different and you know it's going to rain. It's like that. I always know when one of my patients is fading, even before the doctors know.
Yeah, that's creepy.
Their energy changes. Sounds silly when I put it into words.
Chakra.
I sound like my mum.
This is the herbalist who's into alternative medicine, also.
It just sort of fades when I let go of their hand. Obviously, I can't see myself, but I feel it leave me. If you get what I mean.
So... Is it like a ripple? Is she manifesting Hammon in her body? Damn. That would make too much sense.
This?
What?
Well,
you had that last time,
it
too.
Started with this. It's a locket.
Yeah, I was
Alice,
wondering what the hell
one
was
of
up
my
with that
patients,
locket.
gave it to me before she died.
Oh, can you open the locket? What's inside?
Alice was one of my favourites. She never held back, spoke her mind about everything. But she had a wicked sense of humour.
And then you smothered her in her sleep. I know, but...
I have a few other things. A watch, a ring. One patient gave me a little china bird. They're not valuable, just trinkets, really.
It's all jewelry, which is odd.
Strictly speaking, all of the patient's belongings should be passed on to family members after they die. But Alice's son...
Just, yeah, it's trophies is what it is.
He didn't care about his mum. Why would he care about some worthless piece of jewellery?
Oof.
It just doesn't feel right to me. What do you think, Doctor? Am I wrong to keep the locket?
Yes, absolutely.
Really? I don't see the harm. Alice wanted me to have it. You and Terry and all the other nurses just don't understand.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I had a session with Dr. Dekker on Valentine's Day. 3 o'clock, I think. Just a few hours later, I still can't get over it.
There were 2 different people that said they had a meeting with Dr. Dekker at 11.
To help her finish her unfinished business. People who are dying always have things they wish they could do before they go. We leave a lot of loose ends in our lives. We're very messy that way. Hilda wants to see her daughter. She's in Australia, so I'm going to have to use my talent.
What's your talent? Going online to Expedia or Priceline, or what are you? Are you a travel agent? Because you're a nurse. What are you talking about?
I can change my skin.
You could what?
What I look like.
You could what?
I can turn into a patient's loved one. I just hold their hand and ask them to imagine that the person they want to see is sitting right here next to them, and I become them. It's how I help them move on. That's how I comfort them.
If you can do that, there's some moral questions I have about this. Excuse me? And they're giving you things not because you're helping them, but because they think you're... Fuck.
I only shift at work to help my patients. I don't have any interest in using it as a party trick or to deceive anyone.
By the way, they made a game, the same company, called The Shapeshifting Detective, about a detective who shapeshifts into other people so that they can question them and get answers as if they were talking to those people. So this character, I don't remember which game came first, but this is either a reference to that or was the main idea or influence of that game that they made. Yes, I'm happy, or yes, I'm not happy? Oh, are you happy? Was there a question?
I had a feeling. You know, you can talk to me. Just because I'm the patient and you're the therapist doesn't mean it can't work the other way round.
Do you see a woman behind me? No.
Of course, it was Terry that accused me of stealing. One of the other nurses. She's actually trying to make out that I'm some kind of HSK.
What the hell is an HSK?
Healthcare serial killer.
Oh no, that sounds like you.
You know, like those nurses that kill loads of their patients.
Yeah, no, that sounds right.
I'm surprised you haven't heard of it. Anyway, because a few of my patients have died on me, and some of those patients have given me gifts, Terry thinks it means that I've been killing them off.
Well, you say a few. You have 7 deaths on your record in the last 2.5 years alone. That's a little more than a few.
His name is Max. He's really sweet, but I don't see a future between us. He's not really my type.
Oh, what is your type?
I've known Max a couple of years, but this is the first time we've been on a date. I don't think he's boyfriend material.
Oh.
Dr. Dekker seemed fine on Valentine's Day. He seemed to be in a good mood. It didn't seem like anything was bothering him. I've shifted a few times now. I honestly couldn't tell you how many.
Can you shift now? Okay. Hold my hand?
It only lasts for as long as I'm holding the hand. I think it needs that connection.
Interesting. Okay. Let's move on to lady who's blacking out at the beach naked.
I didn't do anything on Valentine's Day. I washed my hair and then I walked along the beach for the whole night. It's actually true. I saw one of your patients actually. The nurse. She was on the pier with someone. Pretty much all of the night too, so I can vouch for her even though she probably didn't see me.
Let me go back to, were you at the beach? Didn't she say that it was like a traditional date?
We went out for drinks. Didn't you know? He said it was a breach of something or the other, but I can be pretty persuasive when I want to be.
Oh my god. What about that necklace? No. What about Cthulhu?
I haven't been back to the beach since our last session. Kind of missed it.
Wait.
I didn't do anything on Valentine's Day. I washed my hair and then I walked along the beach for the whole night.
Okay, on Valentine's Day she walked on the beach. Got it. Okay.
Yeah, drinks. I think Dr. Dekker ordered neat whiskey. I had water. I don't drink.
She did say she doesn't drink earlier. Why don't you drink?
I guess it was a couple of days before Valentine's Day. It wasn't a date or anything. I noticed in our sessions that he'd been acting a little strange.
That's not what I asked, but sure.
He just didn't seem right. I wanted to find out what was wrong.
Is that all? Oh.
You do something a lot, you're gonna miss it. I suspect I'll go back there soon, but it's helped with the blackouts.
Right.
I haven't been back to the beach since our last session, and no blackouts. New doctor and new hope. You're much better behaved than Dr. Dekker.
What does that mean?
Dr. Dekker dated his patients. That's not good behavior, is it?
That's terrible behavior because, that is bad behavior. Because there's a lot of conflict of interest and such. Yeah, which patients did he date? I thought she said she didn't drink. Well, she said she had water.
I think her name was Scarlett? One of his patients, an older woman. I guess that's how he liked them.
Ew.
I know, it's pretty hard to believe, isn't it? I feel pretty ugly. But I think I have a nice smile.
Well, you're not ugly. Oh no. This is where this is going?
Lots of people find me attractive,
Yeah, I don't...
but I've seen something
I don't see any problem.
truly beautiful. Makes me feel dull by comparison.
Oh, did you see Cthulhu? Was it a mermaid? Maybe. The Slim Jim guy from the commercials? The one in the costume? What did you see? A mermaid Cthulhu Slim Jim? Whoa!
I have a recurring dream where I find something beautiful in the sea.
Oh, like during your blackouts?
But I don't know you that well yet, Doctor. Let's wait a while before I tell you my most intimate secrets.
Sorry to cut in, Doctor. I've just had a phone call from a solicitor. Ben's trying to sue us for nervous shock. Should I go and see him to talk it out, or should I find a solicitor to represent us? Sorry to be pushy, I just think we should act quickly before it's too late. Okay, well, just let me know.
I don't think I've ever talked to Jasmine.
I'm Jasmine. I don't come in that often. What happened to Dr. Dekker?
He was murdered.
Oh. When? How? Sorry, you probably don't know, do you? I had to work all day at Providence.
Providence? Work? I don't... Was he stabbed? I don't know if I was ever told that.
When you see a painting, it stands still. When I see one, it's moving. Like a mini film. Like little vines. But when there's a person in the painting...
Rest in peace, Vine.
They watch me. Normally disapprovingly.
Oh.
Because they don't think I know how to appreciate art. Because I'm too young.
No, that makes sense. The only way to appreciate art is to be an old curmudgeon asshole. Yes, no, I totally understand.
Ouch. I didn't really know him that well. I'm trying to remember what I was doing on Valentine's Day now. Yes, of course. Otherwise I wouldn't be working in an art gallery. I love art. I love paintings.
Like is she the Scooby-Doo episode?
They move for me.
They move for me. Just zoom in on... God damn it.
When I want them to, normally. When I want to really get inside what's going on. But some paintings, I can't stop.
I should tell Jasmine that Dekker was stabbed. Oh, that's what it was. Okay. Fair enough.
I've been working on portraits at home, outside work. But my paintings aren't so good. Nowhere near Providence standard. I painted a man, Dorian. You know, after Dorian Gray. I wanted to try and capture someone aging, so I divided the face into thirds and painted a boy, his father, and his grandfather in each third. It was hideous. And it started talking to me.
Oh. What did the painting say? Shit. What did it say?
That I'm ugly.
Rude?
That I have no talent.
Rude?
Nothing will become of me. Is that true, Doctor?
We all have talent. No.
I hear it so many times with that wretched painting. It's in my head. But thank you.
Okay.
He was shy. And then less so. When I told him about my problem, he told me to set fire to it.
How many things are being set fire to in this goddamn world? So Jasmine's setting things on fire, and Nathan's setting things on fire?
Yeah, he could have been more specific. I tried to set
Oh yeah, it
fire
could be
to
Vigo.
Providence.
The
At that
building.
time,
Okay.
I thought the only way to fix my problem was to
maybe there's
set fire to the entire art
a river
gallery.
of slime
Several paintings
in the
didn't
sewers.
make
That's
it.
true.
Luckily, my boss didn't press charges. The police did arrest me, though.
Arson.
My boss, Petra, she's just lovely like that. Providence has gone through some tough times, and I've only been there a year. She invested her life savings, and it's still not making any money. Such a sweet lady. You'd do anything for her.
That doesn't sound like a reason not to press charges.
Dr. Dekker told me to burn it. It was nothing to do with Petra.
Insurance claims?
No. Why are you saying that? I don't even know if Petra has insurance.
Uh-huh. Yeah, what about Dorian? Painting...
I already ripped up the painting.
You what?
Screamed as I cut it. And now whenever I close my eyes, I can see it, hear it. I need the tablets, Doctor. I need them.
Yeah, so she's in on the drugs too.
The temazepam? The sleeping tablets. The ones you gave me last time.
The what? I didn't give you shit.
Dr. Dekker gave them to me. They helped. I know it's in my head.
Everything about
I know
these drugs,
paintings
man.
can't talk. What's wrong with me, Doctor? Why do I do this?
Now I'm almost thinking I should tell all of them to take the drugs, so I want to see what happens. No, I've been doing the wrong thing.
Thank you, Doctor. I'll think about that. And the prescription, please?
Absolutely not. Oh, she's green, so I'm done with questions on her. Okay. Who is Lacey?
I'm Lacey Hendricks. So you don't know about me then? Where to start? My next door neighbour in Jobson Hill, where I live, she was murdered. 80, and they diversion burgled her.
Ah, murder, eh?
But she was wise to it and started calling the police. They slit her throat with a bread knife. So I started a neighbourhood watch.
Oh, to harass minorities. Great. Ooh, not liking this person already.
It was me and Agnes. Everyone else thought we were overreacting. If they want their throats cut, that's up to them, living in their bubbles. But Agnes... Poor Agnes.
Wait, what happened? What?
She went missing, and still is. And that's what people think. But it's not the truth.
Did you kill her with a bread knife?
It killed them. It looks normal enough. A smartly dressed, door-to-door saleswoman.
Uh-huh.
I know because I heard my other neighbours shout at her. No Jehovah's! They think anyone knocking is a Jehovah. But she said she was selling double glazing.
Double what?
I don't know. I didn't answer the door. Best not to nowadays. But I watched her go to Agnes's. Poor Agnes.
Like
She let her right into her house.
insulation? Glass? What? I don't... Door-to-door window salesman?
I could only see the silhouette. It turned from a person into a, well, it looked like, I
A
guess you'd
Medusa?
call it a Medusa.
Come on.
Snakes for her face.
Huh.
And Agnes just fell to the floor. A few minutes later, the woman left, smiling like the cat that got the cream. That was the end of Agnes. I saw it with my own eyes. What more proof do I need? You're starting to sound like Dr. Dekker. He didn't believe me either.
Oh, I got an achievement for playing this game for, I don't know, over 90 minutes, I guess. Or 90 minutes of video, one of them. Let's see.
I was at Henley Church. They had a service that ran right up till midnight.
Yeah, they're Gorgons. Come on.
For us less fortunates without a love in their life. Well, now. Do you have someone, Doctor? Do you have a love in your life?
Yeah, a Gorgon. My work. Video games. But... Damn. Sure.
Garden club. You should come with me one night. It's a lovely way to meet new people.
Is it a gardening club or a club at the garden?
I didn't have much luck with him, like I said. He didn't believe me. He thought I was having a hallucination caused by the stress of my neighbour being so brutally murdered. Where is Agnes, though? I haven't found her, have they? Have they?
What about Medusa? Yes, they found Agnes? How would I know? Should ask Lacey about the neighborhood watch, yeah. I'm gonna say no.
They haven't found her because that thing ate her. Or made her disappear or something. Her useless husband managed to survive unscathed, though.
Oh?
Don't know much about him, other than the fact that he looks at me like I'm 6 foot under every time we meet.
Well, are you dead?
He doesn't seem too bothered she's gone missing either. He did at first, when the police were crawling around. But now they've gone, that stopped. If I hadn't seen that thing eat her, I'd...
What about shape-shifting? Damn.
No. He's a weaselly little man who spends far too much time in his garden. It's probably
Garden
like the
Club?
National Trust back there. The constant digging and building, pruning and sawing. What a thing to say! Why would you say that? I kept watching the front door after that saleswoman had left and nothing. She didn't leave, and you can't get out the back since the council sold the garage block.
Yeah, did he, like...
Ron's a gardener, not a killer.
Unless... What if we put our Minecraft beds together? Just kidding. Unless... Yeah, unless he dismembered her and buried her in his garden.
Agnes said Ron was laying the
Which is what I think is
foundations for a
happening.
new greenhouse. You don't think...
Yeah, that makes more sense than a Gorgon, lady. Come on. Yeah, Gorgons don't eat people. Come on. Do you know anything?
I need to call the police. I need to call them now.
Uh-huh. Good call.
But they won't listen to me. I tried to tell them about the monster, but they didn't believe me. They won't believe me about this, I promise you. Please, could you call them, Doctor?
Yes.
Thank you, Doctor. Now give me a pen and I'll write down the details for you. Don't you want to know why Dr. Dekker called me the leech lady?
The what? Just out of nowhere. Oh, by the way, I'm the leech lady. The what? Excuse me?
He said that I leech thoughts from people. Suck them right out of their heads. And I can put thoughts in there too.
Oh no, like murder?
I'm not that clever though, am I, Doctor? I mean, it's not as if I was having an affair with Ron and Agnes was in the way and needed to disappear. So I made this story up. I mean, what do you think I do for a living anyway?
Anyways. What is... Do you sell double glazing?
Doctor, you're so good. We're going to get on just fine.
I do not like Lacey. I have problems here. Yeah, okay.
So, should I get a solicitor, or shall we try and talk it out with him? Good choice. I'll go and see Ben to see if I can get him to call off the dogs. I have no idea what's gotten into him. Perhaps it's his mum. Hey, you. Thanks for helping me with this grief thing.
Is this the prequel to Inception?
I'm not sure
I don't
have
know.
It, though.
This is wild.
I don't really know where to start. I feel a bit numb.
Yeah,
Maybe
that's
we
grief.
should just talk about him.
Yep, that's grief. Been there.
On Valentine's Day, Dr. Dekker had a session with Claire Castleford at 11 and that nurse, Elin, at 3. Everyone else cancelled. You should see this place Christmas Eve. I was at home though, so I don't actually know who came in. Dr. Dekker did phone and ask me for Nathan's number, which is a bit strange.
So we called Nathan.
It hadn't even been a year. He was a quiet,
And wasn't there someone else
solitary man.
that said they showed up at
A
11?
good listener, as I suppose you'd need to be.
Hmm.
His confidence did grow as time wore on, but that's what you'd expect after you've fitted in. I mainly miss our chats. He used to work late with me and tell me things about the patients, things that I probably shouldn't have heard, but did. What do you think of the patients? Nah, perhaps you shouldn't say. You can ask me. Go on, I'll tell you what I think.
Alright, what do you think of Lacey? Alright, what do you think of Jasmine? What do you think of Bryce?
I think Bryce has a lot of misdirected anger. I don't think I like him that much. You know, sometimes when things overrun,
and he's a weird pervert.
outside waiting for you, and he stares at me as if he's undressing me with his eyes.
Because he is.
You know, he's not the first person
fucking
that's
creep.
done that, but still, you know, it feels worse coming from him.
Ugh.
Claire seems to be shaken by something. You know, I offer her drinks every time she comes in, but she always refuses them. It's as if she just wants to come in, get her session over with, and then run off to do something else. It's a bit rude, isn't it? Elin seems like a lovely person. I'm not really sure why she's here. Mariana is a special girl. You know, there's something about her that just makes you want to follow her. Maybe that's what a trendsetter looks like.
Like she's a siren who goes into the water at night? You know? A mermaid siren? Weird.
Oh, I just want to cuddle Nathan all up. He's such a mess. He's always in the same clothes. You know, he barely talks to me though. It's the same hello every time. He reminds me of Tom.
Wait, who the hell's Tom?
Tom was a quiet mess, like Nathan. Youngish, in his early 20s. He taught piano, but he did have a strange hobby.
Hobby?
Tom liked to base jump. That's basically falling from a huge building or mountain and pulling your parachute before you hit the ground. He started to think he could fly. Dr. Dekker tried to talk him out of it, but Tom had to prove his point. So one day, Tom decided to base jump without a parachute. Can you guess what happened?
He flew. Tom learned to fly. Tom died.
He did die.
Damn.
He was hit by a rock
I'm
from
bad at
further
guessing.
up the mountain. He never got to fly. Nathan thinks he knows what his problem is too, but if he's not careful, he'll get hit by that rock. I wish I'd said goodbye. We'd work late together on all sorts of things. He was preoccupied with finding patterns in patients, trying to find some kind of order. Mainly he was searching for a common experience the patients might have had. That's what led them to his office. He'd study everything, even the referral letters.
Most of the common experience I can see right now is the drugs he gave them.
Yes, letters, parking tickets, holiday destinations. You know, I find those referral letters... He was sure there was a pattern in them. I wish I'd said goodbye to Dr. Dekker. It was so sudden. You know, here, then gone. He resigned anyway, but that's not the same, is it?
Wait, he resigned?
Dr. Dekker resigned shortly before his murder. No, it's sad. But doctors come and go, and only poor Jaya remains. I've got his resignation letter somewhere. You know, I do all the hiring and firing around here. Well, Professor Alderby and the Trust technically do that.
Please accept this letter as notice of my intention to resign, Dr. Dekker. That was the 11th. So if he resigned on the 11th, and the murder was on Valentine's Day, that was a couple days later. That's interesting.
Professor Alderby is a trustee. Did I not mention that?
You did not mention that.
I think I'm going to get into trouble now. Have you ever heard of secret shoppers? Well, Professor Alderby posed as a patient to test Dr. Dekker. It's just a thing that he does. I'm sure he'll come and visit you at some stage, so please play along.
Interesting. Secret shoppers. Damn.
She was cuddling him like he was 6. He's 25.
Ben's mum.
Most of the patients are suspects, according to the police. Almost all the patients are referred, and some of them are privates, but Dr. Dekker didn't introduce any of them.
Tell me about this Cthulhu fella.
So you watched the tapes. Gold star for you.
That did not answer my question. Tell me again about Cthulhu. God damn it. Octopus. Floating. Ghosts. Sirens. Luke Day. Alright, she doesn't know anything.
It smashed.
The glass smashed. Okay. Alright, let's go back to Nathan. What's a cephalopod?
She's dead. Thanks for bringing that up.
Yeah, no problem, pal.
I like winter. Being snowed in with Hannah. Just the two of us. It's paradise. She was interested. Maybe I misread. Maybe she was just being kind. I suppose most women wouldn't enjoy me talking about my dead ex for hours. It's a sea creature, like an octopus. I suppose they find dinosaur bones everywhere. Just because we're on land now doesn't mean millions of years ago this place wasn't at the bottom of the ocean.
Did Dekker call you on the day he was murdered? That's not... Okay, what is
Dr.
this?
Dekker felt that Hannah was holding me back. The memories of Hannah. In his opinion, I was holding on to the past. So I guess he cursed me. If that's even a thing.
That's not related to what... Interesting. I have questions I can still ask, but they're not leading me anywhere. I thought you didn't drink. Why don't you drink?
Wouldn't you like to know? Is our session up now?
Okay. I'm gonna go back to each of these and just make sure that there's any more questions I missed. They're not green, so I haven't exhausted everything, but I just don't know what to ask
People
these
are
people.
quick to put labels on everything. I suppose Dr. Dekker was more than just a therapist to me. We had a lot of things in common, but we weren't seeing each other. I'm not seeing anyone at the moment. Are you offering, Doctor?
No.
It sounded like an offer to me, Doctor.
No.
Some girls say that they're washing their hair when they don't want to go out, but I was genuinely washing my hair. Do you think my hair's pretty, Doctor?
No, your hair sucks.
Thanks for the honesty, I guess. Maybe I should stop asking you things.
I'm sorry.
I've danced around in my living room, but no clubs since last time. I like dancing around in my underwear. Sometimes less.
That zoom. God damn it. Dancing naked.
Doctor, I don't think our relationship has got to that point yet.
Dang.
I'm insecure, Doctor.
Oh, I just was joking around. I wouldn't...
Isn't it obvious?
I feel like she's trying to influence us so that she can siren us into the ocean and drown us or something. Like, I think that's where the story's going. I don't fully trust Mariana. Alright, the resignation letter is evidence, but I'm not sure... I guess I didn't ask anybody about him resigning. Let me... Does anybody know? February 11th. Alderby. Do any of these people know about Alderby? Alright, let's move on.
David Hunt.
I can change my skin.
Then skins.
Dr. Dekker dated his patients.
I had a hot date.
We went out for drinks.
I took photos of Jessica.
Dr. Dekker did phone
On Valentine's Day.
and ask me for Nathan's number.
There was a girl there.
Am I wrong to keep the locket?
I'm allowed to talk to her, aren't I?
He was preoccupied with finding
Photographs.
patterns.
Rocking chair.
I haven't been back to the beach since,
I had a bit of a shaky loop incident.
where I find something
I set fire
beautiful in the sea.
to Hannah's clothes in the garden.
I dug the grave.
I wish I'd said goodbye.
Dr. Dekker cursed me.
It didn't weigh enough to have a body in it.
Oh, Doctor, you surprised me. Reminds me of Officer Yates. Did I ever mention I had a special friend in the police force?
I don't think you did.
It's not something you drop politely into a conversation. He's been doing some digging and he's found a couple things. There's a crime scene report that goes into all the gory details and another report that's about a patient you're seeing today, Claire. I'll put them both on the desk for you. And thanks for the grief counselling, by the way. It's really been helping, you know. I'm so glad you're here.
Oh, we got a hug. From the definitely not murderer, Jaya. Jaya. Okay. Let me, yeah. Let's go ahead and call that here for now. This is actually a pretty long game, as it turns out. Oh, I was originally going to play this without hints, and apparently every time you click on that little tab, it's considered a hint. So, 215 hints. The parser's a little weird though, so I don't mind it.